I do want to start off by saying thank you to everyone who's come over to my YouTube to watch this. Like, I'm so excited to get creating content. And yeah, so let's go. I am doing my first YouTube video, being that typical Q&A, get to know me, because I think it's good for you guys to get to know me on more of a personal level. Obviously, just me, no one else. Obviously, there will be videos with other people, but this is gonna be good. Like, I want you guys to get to know me more in depth, because at the end of the day, like, I don't know, to me, I'm still just a normal person, and I want you guys to, like, get to know my life and just get to see me on a day-to-day basis kind of thing. That's not on TikTok and not on Instagram. If you do follow my Instagram, you might... Let's go again. If you do follow my Instagram, you might have seen that I did put on my Instagram story to ask me questions for a Q&A, and I have in fact gathered some questions. I am going to read some people's names out because some people have asked me to, some people haven't, so let's get answering these questions. You know what? Before I start answering some questions, I'm just going to give like a quick runner-up. My name's Katylee Bailey, Katylee Elizabeth Bailey, if you didn't already know. I'm 19 years old, born on the 3rd of March 2002. I do in fact share the same birthday as my grandma, which is pretty cute. I live in Bradford in West Yorkshire, not going to say whereabouts in Bradford. What else? I live with my mum, my grandma, my granddad. It's honestly amazing, but then honestly sometimes we do end up killing each other. And yes, so let's actually get answering questions now. I'm going to start this off with the most asked question, and that is, are you and Grace official yet? So if you don't know me, and like if you're new to watching me, I am with someone called Grace. Yes, I go for girls, believe it or not. But me and Grace aren't official yet. So is it exclusive dating? Like, we're on them lines. She won't let me ask her before that question gets asked. And honestly, I'm just waiting. But she said that she's going to ask me soon. And she said she wants to make it special. So I can't really complain. But I'm a bit of an impatient person, and I just want to be her girlfriend. Like, we act like a couple. We may as well be in a relationship. But we're just not official yet. So, Libby May Katylee X asked, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? Hopefully in 5 years' time, I've got children, I've been engaged, and I'm married, and I've got my own house. And the thought of me, like, in 5 years' time just gets me excited, because, like, it's my biggest thing is, like, I want to be a mum. So, hopefully in 5 years' time, I've got 2 children. Hopefully engaged, and with the way me and Grace are going, this isn't a hint by the way, it's too soon, but hopefully I've got an engagement ring on my finger, no it's that finger, and hopefully I've got a wedding ring on that finger. And yeah, I hope to have my own house by then. I've obviously got my car, just following on, getting new cars. I've got Hope and Bailey, so I've got my dogs there. But yeah, like, my goal in 5 years is to still be doing social media. That would be a dream. To have 2 children, be married, and have my own house. And hopefully be a millionaire, but that's too much to ask, isn't it? Which kind of leads on to the second one asked by its_Tiana.xox. As they put, do you wish to have kids in the future? Pretty much just said yeah, Anna. Like, I'd love to have loads of little kids just like running around, but it's just annoying knowing that with me like being in relationship with girls, like, that's gonna cost a bomb, and it's gonna take time. Like, it's not as easy as obviously a straight couple. Like, not every straight couple have it easy, but what I'm saying is, like, we can't just be like, come on, let's get into bed, make a baby. No, doesn't work like that, which is annoying. But I just want loads of little kids. Well, obviously loads of kids, you know what I mean. Ebony Bonse _12 asked, have you ever dated a boy? Believe it or not, I have been in a relationship with a lad before. I was in a relationship with a boy, lad, whatever you want to call him, from 15 to 17. And yeah, like, so I have been in a relationship with a boy before. I don't really know what to say. Yeah. I'm hoping to make, like, the questions, like, follow on from each other. But this one asks, are you more into boys or girls? Girls. 100% girls. I'd say I'm, like, I don't have, like, a percentage, but I know I'm more into girls. Like, I don't know. Girls know what girls want. Yeah. And like, have you seen Grace? Girls hit different. Like, sorry lads, don't get me wrong, like, I can appreciate a good looking lad, and I do, but girls, they're just, oh, girls. I love girls. Now this question, oh, who has your favourite relationship been with? Alex, Libby or Grace? I didn't really want to bring up exes' names, but I kind of like this question. So obviously I was with Alex for 2 years, well, just short of 2 years. I was with Libby May just short of 2 years, and I've been speaking to Grace now for like just over 2 months. And don't get me wrong, like, I would never slate my previous relationships. They wasn't perfect, but I'd never slate them. But me and Grace, just, there's something different with like my relationship with Grace that I've never felt before, like with either of my previous relationships. I am honestly the happiest I've ever been. Like, you could speak to any of my family or friends, you know what I mean, any of my family or friends, and they'd literally say like, I have changed for the better since getting with Grace. Like, everything about me, like, I feel so much better in myself since being with Grace. And yeah, Grace has done something to me that no one else ever has. So I won't say, yeah, I would actually say Grace has been my favourite, even though like it's only been 2 months. Like, time literally means nothing. Another extremely asked question was, what made you and Libby May split up? What was the reason? So I don't exactly want to like plaster the reasons all over social media. I don't really want my like past life to be brought up too much in my YouTube, but we just didn't work. Like, me and Libby May got together when I was 17, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, and she was 17, so back in 2019, and like from the beginning it was always like a roller coaster. And I've realised now that if you're gonna have a roller coaster at the beginning of the relationship, it'll never really get on like where you want it to be. And obviously we had a lot of lockdowns and obviously COVID and everything. Like, yeah, our relationship was never exactly perfect, but we just didn't work. And I think by the end, like, we both just knew that it was best to separate. And honestly, like, at the time, like, you think it's the world's worst thing. And don't get me wrong, like, I'll never say anything bad about it, but everything does happen for a reason. And yeah, like, I hope she's okay, happy and well, because I know that I am. And yeah, so I hope that answers your question. Oh, now I like this one because it's juicy. So, what age did you lose your virginity? That's funny. I was 14. I'm not gonna lie about it. Yeah, so I was 14. I think it was like a couple of weeks before my 15th birthday. But I was 14 when I lost my virginity to a lad. And I also think I was 14 when I lost my like lesbian virginity. I was so bad. I loved it. I ain't gonna sit and lie. I genuinely loved it. I think I took after my mum in that. No, I'm joking, Mum, I love you. But no, honestly, yeah, I was 14. So, _ talk to Matty about it _ asked, did you ever think you'd be where you are today a few months ago? Nope, never. Ever, ever, ever. Whether you mean a few months ago as in the beginning of the year, or a few months ago when I'd just gone through a breakup, I never, ever, ever expected to be where I am today a few months ago. Ever. Like, I'm in the best relationship ever. I'm thriving. My mental health it's the best it has ever been. Like, my career's just like rocketing. My life at the minute, I'd honestly describe it as a fairy tale. I never would have thought I'd have got to the point I am. And the fact that I am at this point just doesn't feel real. So no, I would have never expected it. But manifestation, some people believe in it, some people don't. I believe in it. I think I have manifested to where I am today. And I absolutely bloody love it. So Amy Pax asked, What job would you do if you didn't do social media? I did in fact start going to university. It wasn't for me. Hairbrush time. My hair's annoying me. Okay, that's still annoying me. Yeah, I wanted to be a midwife, or a social worker, or a primary school teacher. I wanted to be one of them, but yeah, I don't think university was for me at that moment in time. Maybe COVID messed that up. Maybe I will go to university in the future to like do one of those things, but if I didn't do social media, that is what I'd want to do. And I'd most probably still be working. I won't still be working at Topshop. Topshop shut down. Most probably still be working at Heathfield Farm doing a part-time job right now whilst going to university. Jamie Lee English 96 asked, how did you grow your social media platform? Back in Musical.ly. So when Musical.ly was a thing, like I had friends who like had a big amount of followers that would have sounded back then, so like over 10k followers, and like I'd say between like 10k and 50k followers, and I'd always be like, tag me, and yeah, so that got me to about, I'd say like 30k, 40k, and then I posted a video of my best friend in her prom dress, and that video blew up. Like I think that's got over 700k likes. It might be over 600k, but it's obviously got millions of views, and that got me to about 200k, and then I literally just hit a standstill, and I obviously still posted but not as frequently. And then me and Libby May got together, and this is something that always used to annoy me, like when people used to say Libby May used me for clout and like she wouldn't be where she were without me. Like no, like me and Libby May, like I genuinely believe if it wasn't for us two like being together, people loved our relationship, and we started posting with each other like often when she moved in with me for lockdown. So me and Libby May pretty much grew together. So people just must have loved us like as a couple, and like obviously liked us as individual people as well, but that is how my social media grew. And then obviously it got to like I hit 1 million this year, which was absolutely amazing, like a dream come true, would have never expected it. And then obviously since then, like people clearly must like me for me because I'm still continuing to grow, and I honestly love you guys so much for all the love and support you've given me. But yeah, that is how like I've got to where I am, and I'm so grateful because we're so close to 2 million on my TikTok. That is actually crazy, and we've just hit 250k on Instagram. It just hasn't properly sunk in yet, but they're just big numbers. Another extremely asked question, how did me and Grace meet? So I'm not gonna lie, I want to do a full YouTube video about that because it's a pretty joke story. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. So there will be a YouTube video answering that one. The next question, I can't see what I'm doing, I'm not gonna lie. Like the brightness of the phone's just gone really, really down. Oh, how did you lose so much weight so quickly? I didn't want to answer this one because of the way I lost the weight, but I'd rather be brutally honest. So I didn't do like a weight loss thing. I went through a breakup, and other people have most probably experienced it. I lost so much weight when I went through my breakup, and it wasn't the healthiest way because I was like in and out of hospital, but obviously that just didn't get posted over social media. I was extremely unwell, and obviously it's got nothing to do with like Libby May. It's just genuinely the fact that that's how I seemed to handle it. Like I just couldn't eat, I couldn't bring myself to get out of bed, but obviously that meant cutting down on like fatty foods. And then even when I did get back into eating, I made sure I only drank water. I didn't eat crisps, sweet, chocolate, cookies, anything unhealthy. I didn't eat like bread. So yeah, that is how I lost the weight, which is an unhealthy way, but the fact that my weight has maintained being low, that is down to like drinking water, watching what you eat and watching your portions, even though I really do need to stop it on the Mackies again, because I literally didn't eat Mackies for ages, guys. And now I'm back onto the Mackies. I am blaming the new relationship for making me put weight on because I'm happy. And when you're happy and in a new relationship, what do? You put weight on. But yeah, guys, that is the end of my Q&A get to know me. I hope you all enjoyed. Like, I really do. And I can't wait to post more things for you. I can't wait to post more things for you. There we go. So yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. So I love you all.